Real card. Mass
Oh, wait, what's that? Wait, hold up. What's that, Viper? What's that you got in your hand there? Oh, my goodness. Is that what I think it is?
The game is real. For me, there's a real predator on this platform that is engaging in dangerous behaviors directed at families with children. And I think that if you see something, you should say something.
Absolutely.
And sometimes that see something, say something gets you access to information, such as, calls that are normally protected. I think there's some people out here that know what that means, and they need to do with what they will with those calls.
Yes.
So a lot of people said it was fake. I wasn't really with DHS. Over 47 calls have been made to DHS trying to find out where I am in DHS and trying to report, but they're using fake numbers and fake names. So they're definitely not following the law, as the post that they've made would suggest that they're doing. Their post is strictly to create subterfuge and misdirect people away from the things that he's doing, which are criminal in nature, such as there's a crime that's not down on paper yet from Arkadelphia.
Right.
Such as impersonation of law enforcement with 6 badges and a kidnap kit inside of a van that crashed at 9 miles an hour into a tree while high on methamphetamines running from Bigfoot.
Yes.
Now, I am a very slow, methodical person, and I know that people want justice like right away. Look, I've been battling St. Aloysius for her going on 15 years. Nothing we want is ever going to be at our pace. It's never going to be at our pace. And when you do it legally and ethically, it's much slower. Okay?
Exactly.
But you have to do it legally and ethically. Now, I don't necessarily have to because I have a position that gives me blanket immunity. So if I need to break the law to go after a criminal, I'm protected. I prefer not to break the law if I don't have to. So here's what I'm asking you to do. I'm in touch with the district attorney who has the ear of the state's attorney, okay, for Arkansas, where Ernie was picked up for a DUI under the influence of methamphetamines, fighting law enforcement officers with an infectious disease known as HIV. Those officers had to be tested to ensure that they did not have HIV, contracted from Ernie's fighting them, as did the rescue squad, who he also fought. And he also left the hospital against medical advice, knowing that the U.S. Marshals from Kentucky were coming to pick him up. So that all being said, there's pieces of evidence that haven't been addressed with the police yet because they haven't been charged. The district attorney is willing to add charges to felony level for impersonation of a police officer if they can obtain videos of Ernie claiming to be law enforcement or military. More so the law enforcement than the military, although both he and the public defender he was assigned are in possession of Ernie's true, real military records, which show a dishonorable, well, not dishonorable, but an uncharacterized discharge and non-veteran status, which he was claiming with them. But he was caught with 6 badges, paraphernalia that could use to subdue people, such as securing arms and legs, masks, other portions of drugs that were unknown, and rope and gloves and tactical gear that would normally be worn by law enforcement officials. And now none of those were put into the police report yet. The charges are still there. He still hasn't faced them. He has a warrant for his arrest, which is currently not extraditable. However, with the evidence being submitted to the district attorney, if it shows that he has declared himself to be law enforcement or military, that would be considered a felony level crime for their state, in which case the warrant can be upgraded to extraditable.
Good.
So that's where I'm at. Now, if you would prefer and you're trusted to send directly to the district attorney, he has instructed me to give his email to select individuals who we're not looking to embellish here, folks. We don't need to. Ernie's words speak for themselves. Today's posted video, it can also be included as evidence. That is threats of manipulation and weaponizing government agencies for revenge and scare tactics by implicating himself as a reporter or a group of people as reporters of crimes that are not clearly evidenced online. It's a bunch of made up shit to go against people that are holding Ernie accountable for the bullshit that he does.
Exactly.
Now,